Hello, everybody. It's puppybadass. How you doing? Um, sorry for the brief thing earlier, but I was planning on coming on at 5, but we wind up being caught up in the doing some shopping for camping here. Um, you can see in the background my camper, and that's my son sitting over there. Um, yeah, and I don't know if I couldn't get a hold of Keith or and I didn't try to call Mark. Mark's been having issues with his phone, so and he's been trying to get into Emux and trying to think of the other one that we have uh the other site that we some of us use and he can't it won't let him get into either one of them, either site, saying he's blocked and all that, so he's gonna be working on his phone. Plus Keith's connection hasn't been that great lately. So I don't have my two co-hosts today. I do have a guitar, but it's in the truck right now. It's acoustic, and I might do a show later on this week, maybe one of these days, while we're still here. But I want to let everybody know we made it safe and sound. Um, anybody's that's out there, if they do want to join the thing, just send me an email and I'll put you online. Um, so but this is what my day's been like. Well, first couple of days. Yesterday we got here and we had to park camper, got it lined up and everything, and I had to go get my son. We just got here at a certain like around 2:30, quarter after 2:30, and we had to park the camper on site. I got it set up where it's level and everything, and then I had to go get my son. When we came back, funny thing is, it was sunny, and then it got cloudy. Then it started to sprinkle. Well, sure enough, it started raining a little bit heavier, not as much. But I had to set up in the rain, which I've done that before, and that winds up happening half the time on the first day of camping for us. Sometimes it happens. Most of the time it don't happen, but every few times it happens when we're wind up setting up on the campground. So I got that set up, and then just in time, then it started pouring really bad. So we weren't able to do much. And I had to figure out how to do the cable. And I was watching Ben's show, and I'm trying to get the cable to get working and everything. So my wife takes the phone and she turns around and puts on tells it Ben and everything. Yeah, we're watching and this and that, and I had to turn around trying to get the cable working. So it was like, don't get on my phone and get on my chat. It's funny. Uh, doing something here. See if I can get a surprise guest. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can get somebody here. Yeah, I'm just so we wind up having a some food. Actually, we ordered a pizza, and so we had pizza, and we relaxed inside for a while, and then we went to bed. Got up this morning a little late, but was not doing a couple things, a little bit, and then my wife wanted to run to the store, so we decided to go run to the store, get a few things, and that took us a little longer. So then we came back here. So then I had to unload stuff. So I'm just trying to see if I can get somebody to show up here. Yeah. So pretty much that's what's been going on.
Here's a key to the camper and the green little teddy bear.
Okay.
I'll have it separate so I don't get loose.
Trying to see if I can get somebody special here to join us, and if he does, I need their email. Here. Sure how to send a link to Messenger. Just send a link to Messenger. Let's see, link.
You already did your show?
I'm doing it right now.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. See if I can get it. There's WHS. Right. HT. M A I L dot C O M. Link. I sent a link to somebody, so hopefully they received it.
Can I borrow your glasses? Wait a second.
Notice it right there. Hope we got it. Yeah, I'm hoping I sent the link to the right person and we might have a guest today.
Cool.
Terry, I'm not telling my audience.
Oh, I got it. Yep.
Jeez.
I didn't know it's secret.
Herb from Fireside Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's been a few things we got done. Sorry, I've been silent for a little bit. I was trying to see if I can get somebody on here that I know.
You talking to me or no?
No, I'm talking to my audience. Sorry, my wife's asking questions. She's just wondering if I talk to her. She doesn't know I'm talking to my audience. Um, my brothers and sisters and guitars. So yeah, I hope I can have somebody coming on, talk with, and get keep the show going. But just so I know what's going on exactly, I want you to meet my son Ted. Ted. So this is my son Ted. I haven't seen him in a year. I only see him once every year. He lives up in New York, and I live down in Connecticut. Um, so it's a special time for us because we only do camping once every other year and everything. Hit mail. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try that again. WHS is CH at No, where's my freaking cursor? So yeah, it's the person's got the link, and I'm just waiting for them to show up. And should be an interesting show. I'm just asking him out of the blue, and he's one of my favorite people that I watch a lot of times, and I love the videos he's been coming out with lately. So hopefully we'll see him popping up in here soon. And that would be cool. Um, yeah. Like I said, I'll probably do another show sometime during the week. Well, since I'm on vacation, while I can. And well, here we go. Hello, Herb.
Hello, Ed. How's it going?
All right. Nice to have you on the show. I know it's kind of last minute.
That's watching the news, man.
Yeah. That's why I asked. Later on, you got my email address. If you don't mind sending me your email address and your phone number, so I can put it in my contacts and everything.
Got you covered.
And maybe sometime we can hang out together and maybe you can teach me a few things.
you you may be in trouble if you don't learn from me, but I'll do my best.
Well,
how's my volume? Is the microphone
you,
volume?
your volume seems pretty fine. You could go up a little bit more, maybe.
How's that?
That's fine.
Okay, good.
Because my wife's phone's going off right now. We're camping, so and I'm just doing the shows, at the campground.
I hear you.
Real quick,
You doing the stealth camp?
oh yeah, we're still camping. We're here to Friday.
Right. No, stealth camp. Do you ever watching those videos, stealth camping?
Yeah, I'm watching your videos. Like I said, I don't know if I have anybody in the audience right now, but I told him I've been watching you. I got a special guest I got coming up here last minute, and I love his videos and everything. So,
Well, I appreciate it.
oh yeah, well I also love your Kramers. So,
Oh, thank you. I kind of like him too. Just
yeah, well I'm planning on getting one myself. So,
what are you looking to spend on one?
huh?
How much you looking to spend on one?
Oh, if I go to spend on one, it'd be a couple $100, but I'm putting it off for right now. I'm trying to get my bills straightened out.
Oh, I understand. I understand it completely. Well, for the bang for the buck, hang on 1 second. I'll show you.
Yep.
In my humble opinion, it's just my opinion and nothing more than that. I'm no expert, but these too many wires at my feet. But these Beretta specials
Yep.
run about 199, and it's not a half bad pickup in the bridge. Now these are
Yep.
the Indonesian made. I don't know uh, if they still use Indonesian made. The black one you've probably seen the hollow flash of mine.
Yeah.
It's Chinese and it doesn't play as well. But these Indonesian made ones, there's a blue, the light purple. You've probably seen it in my videos.
Can you turn up your mic just a little bit, Herb?
Yeah, I can. How's that?
That's better.
Okay.
That's a lot better. I'm on my laptop, so I can
Right.
barely hear you.
Right. Well, these, like I said, for the price you pay on them, these are solid little guitars. Like I said, no, they're not. They're not going to be a Les Paul or a Fender Strat, but for $200 and they play
Yeah.
well. These specials play very well.
Well, it looks like I got a little eyeball here. We got one person in the chat. I haven't seen him pop up yet, but we'll find out.
Right.
I usually have my friends, Keith H and Mark Taft, usually been being co-hosts with me for a while
Right.
when I was doing shows, and Mark's been having problems with his phone, and somehow he's not able to get an email. What's the other studio we have out there that people use? Like
StreamYard.
StreamYard, yeah.
Right.
He's been able to get out of there. Somehow, some reason he's been blocked.
Right.
So
I tried using Streamlab. I don't pay for all this extra. Which
no,
I haven't looked at this. How do you pronounce that? EV Mux or
yeah,
EV?
I get EV Mux free plan.
Yeah, I haven't looked at that. I know with the StreamYard, it doesn't allow for the free version. Doesn't allow you to do like videos to start the show,
Yeah.
and I'm not paying what is it like $30 a month. I'm not going to pay that price for what little I do.
Oh, exactly.
But the other I use is Streamland, and it allows a whole lot more. But I think it's designed more for gamers than it is for music. The problem I've run into with that Streamland is it seems like all my guitar work is so thin on it.
Well, I want to say hello to whoever's in the chat there. We haven't seen anybody come up with any comments or say hi, but we're glad to have you. We got 4 people watching us, Herb, and this is really special having you on my show.
Well, I appreciate it. It's nice
Well, I
to meet you, buddy.
appreciate you, coming on the last minute when I just call you because I don't have no co-host because I'm running out of things to say. Because I just got up here. I don't even have my acoustic out. We just got back from the store. We went to Walmart.
Right.
Oh, here we got is Zach Song. Thank you, Zach Song. Zach Song's another person that comes on the show once in a while.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach. If you want to join us, Zach, you're always welcome to. You know that. You have the link.
We've got good people in our community, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. They're all very helpful. That's what that's what Mark was saying. How he appreciates everybody that helps out. And I'm the same.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we just got up here Monday, and I parked, got the camper parked. A few minutes later, we had to go get my son.
Right.
And when we came back, believe it or not, as a rule of thumb, most of the time, I'm setting up in rain.
I've done it a few times. It's
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of miserable. It is. It's kind of miserable.
Yeah, well, we go camping every other year because
Right.
my son wants to come home down to Connecticut and spend time with his grandmother and everything. So
We've not camped in a while. That's something we need to alleviate. I've not put. We've not. Can we have a special co-host? A guest
oh
co-host?
yes, we can.
I've
That's
not
the
done that.
new. That's your new
That's my new
special
dog.
co-host there, ain't it?
Yeah.
The other one went to the over the Rainbow Bridge.
Oh yeah. They like to kill me.
Oh, he was cool in those videos.
He was 15 and a half. He had some neurological issues. He started having seizures a few months back, and
Yeah.
just got up one morning and something was majorly wrong, and we all knew it was
Yeah.
him. But
Sorry to
yeah,
hear that.
I really didn't want another one, just for the simple fact they tie you down so much. And
Oh yeah.
we had, like I said, we had him for 15 and a half years, and for that amount of time, if you want to go somewhere, you either number one have to take him with you, or two
Yep.
find somebody that will babysit. We didn't. They, they're like our children to my wife and myself. anyway, we
Well,
really didn't feel comfortable leaving them in a shelter or in, I just didn't feel right.
oh,
And
yeah.
huskies do not listen very well. They listen to us, but so we ended up having to camp with them and do certain things of that nature. And hello, how
Herb,
you
this is
doing?
my son,
How you doing?
Teddy.
Hi, Ted.
I'm good.
Good to hear
Now,
you.
when people ask me if I'm related to Ted Nugent, I say, yeah, he's my son.
He's your son. He said, "Dad, that joke's getting old." You can tell the look on his face.
Yeah, well,
It does get off for guys like that. Like, you can tell it to people that don't know it. Everything. To me, it gets old because I have to hear it every time.
My son was in the hospital. Lord, this was years ago when he was a child. He's been in and out for so long, but he's got autoimmune disease. And anyway, they were testing for, now get this, uh, cat scratch fever. Yeah, I looked at the doctor and I said, she said something about a specialist in San Diego. I said, would his name be Ted by chance? And just went right above her head. Went right above her head.
well, you want to hear something funny?
What's that?
I had cat scratch fever.
Oh, yeah, I did. I didn't realize it was. It is it is a disease. It actually
Yeah,
is.
it's affecting affects your lymph nodes.
Right.
Yeah, I had it one time and I thought I was having a hernia. Yeah, my son Herb, when he was 4 years old, he got lead poisoning.
Right. Like I said, we haven't. You talking about camping? We haven't camped in a couple of years, and but let's finish story with this dog. We really didn't want. And I'm turning down the volume here on the master, so it's a little hot in my ears. That's
Yeah.
better. Uh, we really didn't want another one. Just the simple fact that they tie you down. But listen, I was spiraling. I was spiraling bad out, and I didn't like it. I told my wife, said we got to do something. I have to get another one, and we ended up with him. They were getting ready to put him down. The day that we picked him up, he was scheduled to be put down. He was at a shelter here in my home
Yeah.
county, and I said, no, no, can't do it. He'll come home today.
Well, I understand him because we had two cats and we have two more right now. Back in 2015.
Right,
One was my cat called Midnight. And I actually brought him in because he was having problems breathing, um, and crying.
right,
He usually would lie next to me on the bed, but he would get down lately because he couldn't breathe. So we took him to the vets, and they said that he had fluid in his lungs.
right,
They could take it out. They would test it to see if it's cancer, has something to do with cancer, or if it's heart fluid. And but they said it could come back, you know, right away, and he would drown in his own fluids.
right.
So I had to put him down.
Yeah, it's tough.
Oh
It's
yeah.
tough. This
A month later, I was in bed with my our other cat, Pooh, and she did a violent jerk, and she just dropped. I think she had a heart attack,
right,
and she was 14 years old. And that was my wife's cat, but I got attached to her too.
right.
But I couldn't. My wife didn't want no more pets. I waited a couple months and said, "We're getting cats. I don't care."
Well, cats are a lot easier to take care of. They'll take care of themselves. Give them a little extra food and water, and clean that litter box out, and you can be gone for a week or so. They'll be good to go.
Yeah, well, I got my brother.
Buy one of those big automatic dispensers. They'll be
Yep.
just fine.
Oh yeah, I got my brother that comes over and gives them wet food and checks on them once in a while.
Right. Which then we
But
picked up
yeah,
about 2 years ago. We picked up a cat. She's happened to show up, and a beautiful cat. She's a tortoiseshell. We swear that she's the twin to this German Shepherd. But she showed up a couple of years ago, skinny as a rail, and you could tell she was dying to find a home, and it turned out she was pregnant. Uh, so we had the cat inside, and she rules the roost. I mean, she rules over this big German Shepherd.
Yeah, I just thought I'd put this up. I'm going through my gear right now, freaking out what I'm not using and I'm not will 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 not sell.
Right.
I understand that, Zach. No problem. Yeah, on this show, Herb, you could talk about anything pets, family,
Right.
and stuff like that. I'm glad your son's doing better. I know he was in the hospital a while back.
Yeah, just recently back in the hospital. Yeah, he's got Evans syndrome. It's an autoimmune disease,
Yeah.
and he's had time with it. But the life expectancy is 18 years
Yep.
of age. He's 40. So, well, no, I'm sorry. He's 30.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, he's
Good.
30. So,
Well, I hope him the best. I really do. I hope he keeps going.
right.
You know, I love the songs you've been putting out with some of the Kiss records.
Right.
They
Well,
bring me back to when I was in like middle school and stuff like that.
you probably can't see all the barely above my head. I hate this. I can't ever. Barely above my head, you can see some Kiss paraphernalia. Here's all the
Yeah.
LPs. This is you see the silver. That is one of those fountains. You put a little red dye in it. You got all the four faces
Yeah.
together, and it has the blood coming out Gene's mouth. But above me here on this shelf, there's all sorts of. I think it was Todd McFarlane was the designer
Give me
and
another.
maker of those.
Give me another. Yeah, I remember him when I was in middle school and everything. Me and my buddy Rod Nichols were big
Right.
fans of this.
Let me see if I can find you a picture then.
Thank you.
I don't know if it's on this phone or not. Now, is this your favorite time of year to camp?
Say that again.
Is this your favorite time of year to camp? We usually camped in the early spring and late fall. It was a lot more enjoyable.
We usually camp in August with him.
Right.
Because most of the time we try setting up different. One week I usually do something at home, doing yard work or something around the house, and then next week, like this year, for the first time, I went to Maine with my wife after 2 years,
Right.
so we can spend some time alone. And that's when I flipped over the canoe, lost my phone and everything. So
I've got to go to Facebook here. Ed, just give me 2 seconds. I
take your
think you may
time.
enjoy this if I can get to it. And it may not be on this new Facebook. After I left coaching, I deleted my Facebook. I may not have that picture here.
Well, I'm also going to keep this address that you sent me here, Herb.
Right.
I'll type in your name. It'll probably come back up for an invite, but at least I'll have when you send me Herb's where your studio is. I'll have two ways to contact you.
No, Ed, those are not on here, but they should be on this computer. Is there? I don't see. Can I share screen here? Yeah, I see it. I'll look.
I think you might be able to.
There should be some pictures here.
Because I don't know how this works. I'm just getting used to the emails myself.
Well, I like how it's got a little background here to where I think with the other you had to pay for a background, but
This background, they give you a couple options for a couple backgrounds, and I turn around and just pick this one.
know I've got some here on the computer somewhere. Maybe if I go to.
You want to hear a real good one, though, Pete? Herb, I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Charles been trying to get Keith H on his show for a long time.
He's been trying
I
to what now?
tried to get Keith H on his show for a long time for chatting with Charles.
Right.
I got Keith on my show.
Okay,
But
here we go. Here
yeah,
we go.
Charles was going to have Keith H this past Sunday, but Charles is taking care of a sick friend, so it's going to be the following Sunday.
All right, let me get this pulled up here, Ed. I've got something you may like. Computer's a little slow. It's like me, old and slow.
Hey, Keith, I'm up there too. I'm 58 years old, so I know how you feel.
All right, here's something you may like. Share screen. Would be
See
this
if
one.
it shares it.
Nope, don't want that. Don't want that one. Want to share. There we go. All right. Like I said, I'm a little slow. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Share.
Looking forward to it.
You are sharing your screen without sharing your
Okay.
system sound. There you go.
We'll focus on that for a minute.
Can you tell?
Oh, yeah. That's really, really cool.
Those are about 2 foot tall. And if you see right there where it says demon, and you see this little silver spot, it plays. It will play 2 clips from the Love Gun album. Now, what you see here, you may not be able to tell. It may get blurry. Let's see. Can you tell that says Kramer Striker?
Yep.
And what that was a guitar that Paul Stanley had broke in concert and threw out to the crowd. So I ended up with that.
Oh, that's cool.
The other thing I was going to show you is well, it's not coming up there. Let's examine it. Stop sharing that one. Let me share another one.
Oh. You may sense. I actually flipped it out.
Here you go. Try this one.
All right.
Yeah. That's my wife and myself.
Yep. Your wife and yourself?
Yeah, that was years ago for Halloween.
That was cool. That is cool. Totally cool. Love it.
Okay, here's you another one. If it'll go.
Okay.
So this would be my son when he was in grade school. He wanted me to dress up with him for Halloween dance.
Oh, cool.
So that was years and years and years ago.
And your son's the one that has.
Yeah, this is the son that has Evans syndrome. He's, like I said, he's 13.
Is that the one with the star cat face?
Yeah, that's one with the Peter Criss makeup.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, that wasn't the cat face the drummer?
Yeah, he was a drummer.
Yeah. That good looking kid.
I'm not sure what year that was. What year we took that? Like I said, it's a long time ago. He was probably 13. Like I said, so it'll be like 17 years ago.
Yeah. This is what Zach put up earlier. LOL. Hate to tell you, Zach, it was way before your time.
But yeah, I've been a big Kiss fan for a long, long time.
Oh yeah. How old are you, may I ask?
I'm 59. Just turned 59 last month.
You're 1 year older than me.
Right.
Ask him, did he ever
Well,
watch?
actually, a couple months older. I'll be 59 in January, end of
Right.
January.
Ask him,
Thank
did he ever watch that show Family Jewels with Gene Simmons?
I did.
He or he
Yeah,
did.
I
You know
did.
what surprised me? He is the one person I would not think would be a good father. Him and his wife are such nice parents.
Right.
The kids are well mannered. I really loved Gene Simmons after I saw that.
Right. Well, you know that his son, Nick, you met him on the
Yep.
show, and Paul Stanley's son, Evan, are working together in collaboration now.
I was going to say in a band or something.
I don't know if they're in a band or not. And Evan
Oh.
Stanley has his own band,
Oh.
but he and Nick have been putting some things out on social media that's pretty
Yeah,
neat.
I heard. Yeah.
Now they're nowhere near what their fathers were. I mean, you know, it's not really a Kiss sound. You know, and it's great. They can make their own sound. You know, you don't have to follow in your parents' footsteps, but you know, make your own sound, make your own style of music, and that's great.
No, but that's cool that the two sons of two famous people are getting together and collaborating together.
Right.
They're just doing it because they want to do it. Yeah.
Right. Now I don't know a whole lot about Nick as far as his. I think he was in a band for a while as lead singer. I don't know musically if he can play anything at all. I know Evan can. And Evan's a pretty talented guitar player.
Oh.
Yeah, well, they're like family.
Yeah.
They probably grew up together.
I watched Gene Simmons' Family Jewels. I watched the Osbournes.
I did too.
Loved that show and watched what was one with Brett Michaels. The
Oh yeah, Brett Michaels with his daughters. You know, what's his name? The Osbournes. They just let it all out. There was no.
Oh yeah, they did.
Stopping them. I like Jack because he has his own show now with that something with the paranormal or whatever. He's pretty good.
Right. I've not watched that.
Oh, you should. Then they got another show. The Osbournes Want to Believe. He hosts that with his mom and dad. You know, before the father died.
Right.
That's pretty good.
That certainly was a big crusher to our generation. Whenever
that's sad,
that Ozzy died.
Yeah.
I think it was finally released that it was a heart attack. So.
Yeah. Not giving away, but I'm older than my husband.
Are you?
Yeah. She says she's 66 years old.
But everybody says I look younger because I dyed my hair blonde.
Right.
And they go, why did you dye your hair blonde? I goes, because my husband doesn't like it.
Ed married a cougar.
I'm a strawberry blonde girl, but I just did it to turk him off.
Right.
Let me tell you one thing, Herb.
What's that?
My wife usually is never when I'm up there when I'm doing my show. So this is the first time anybody's hearing my wife in the background talking so much.
Right.
I'm having so much fun camping with my hubby.
Right. Like I said, something we need to do. We bought a different truck, and I've not put tow package on it yet. I need to get it taken care of so we can camp. The last few times we've gone anywhere, we just rented a cabin. I thought, man, this is a lot easier than lugging that camper around trying to set it up, get everything leveled up.
Well, my husband, he usually bugs me. I'm bugging him this time.
Right.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you coming on the show. I really do, Herb.
Buddy, no problem. No problem whatsoever.
I hope we can do that again. Do this again. Also, sometime hang out.
Right. I've considered doing a live show. I just.
Oh, here, show him. See if you, Ed. See if you can see that. Show him that's our camper. It's a little thing. It's a little guy.
Right. Mine's not much bigger than that, if at all.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
But it works.
26 foot.
Well, I'll show you something else. I'll move this up a little bit. See, that's our campsite right there.
Right. The one with the tip out on it, the 2 tip outs.
Yeah.
Right.
One's
That
yeah.
makes that makes for a lot of space when you have the tip outs. That does. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine's a 26 foot. There's no tip outs on it.
Ours is tiny. Yeah.
So, but for my wife and myself, it's perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's perfect for us 3 people.
Right. It's not a whole lot to have to pull and
Plus, when it rains, it doesn't suck because you're in a camper.
right.
And it
Right.
rained last night. It poured. The first night we go camping, this time we had to set it up in the
That's
rain.
what I'm saying. We like that. We like to go in the spring and then in the fall, just a little cooler to where you don't, because if during the heart of summer, which is not too bad right now,
No.
but during the heart of summer, man, oh man, you've got to beat the heat and head inside for the entire
yeah.
day.
It's hot.
Yeah,
We-
and then whenever nighttime even falls, there's been times we're sitting outside around the campfire and
Yep.
it's just miserable. So
Well, we've done that too.
yeah,
We also used to camp when we first started. We camping in tents.
yeah, we've done that
I don't
too.
even know how we did it with tents with the kids.
We woke
I
up.
must have had a lot of energy.
We woke up from a camp and snow falling. So
Well, try this one, Herb. 2 different times we went to 2 different campgrounds, and she picked a spot where a tent. She wanted to put her tent was.
right,
One was down like because we had a hillside that was coming down a certain way.
mm-hmm.
I said, she goes, I want to put my tent here. I said, you don't want to put your tent there. All the water's going to run down and everything, and you're going to get soaked.
right,
No, I want my tent here. So I put it there.
right.
Guess what? She came out soaked with my daughter.
Oh, and another thing about camping with kids, I learned it from my mother. It goes, they're not going to mind too good. They're going to act all crazy. Guess what? Money talks.
Right.
Because anytime they did something for me, I gave them money. Even the lady in the store goes, boy, your 3 kids, mine's so good. Every time you call them something, I go, yeah, because they know they get money. I didn't have no problem. They acted better than Ed. I should have paid him.
Then the other time, there's this one spot where you could tell there was an indent in the ground.
Right.
And I said, no, you don't want to set it there. No, I want my tent there.
I said, no, you don't know nothing, Ed.
So we set it up. The first night was fine. Second night, it downpoured.
So
Sure enough. Yep.
Yeah.
As soon as I woke up, I said, Ed, get your butt in this tent.
I got lucky. I was sleeping in the tent with the boys. And I knew when to set it up.
Well, live and learn. I made sure I listen to him next time.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
We'd always, when we would tent camp, we'd always make sure we took plenty of tarps just for that reason.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Well,
I don't care how much of that camp dry you spray on those tents; they're going to leak. So we always make sure we had enough tarps to throw over and keep us dry, because there's nothing worse than being wet. It's just miserable.
Yeah, but it's all part of the fun. You never know what's going to happen.
Right. We were camping at it's not a state park. It's actually a government flood. Oh shoot, what's it called? It's flood prevention. It's a dam.
yeah.
And we took off on bicycles, probably about 2 miles down from our campsite, and it became a toad strangler. I mean, by the time we got back to the camper, we were just drenched. There wasn't a dry spot on us. So, been there.
Yeah. Well, it's like we had a Coleman camper we got from her that was a pop-up.
I had
from her sister.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't pack it too well. So when we opened it up the first time we went to use it, half the tarp was gone. Camp thing is gone. So we went and bought tarps. And that's the way we camp with it, is using tarps to put over the frame and everything.
And I go to Ed, you're pretty creative.
Do what now?
I said, you're pretty creative, and people will think because we're doing it for the rain.
Right.
So it didn't look so bad.
Right. He's a
Still a
handle.
young pup, that one.
Yeah, we can't tell. Come here, Sable. We can't tell. Get up here. Jump. Because as you can see, his they're wore down.
Yep.
He was abused. Probably, I would say was probably around 50 pounds or less than 50 pounds whenever the guy took him. The
Yep.
county dog catcher took him, and he was chewing rocks. So his teeth are wore down. So we really can't tell how old he is. He says maybe
Yep.
4, but we really don't know. He acts like he's about 2. What he acts like.
Yeah.
This is another rescue here. My
Yeah.
wife is
I was gonna
gone.
say who's that other little co-host?
It's
She's pretty.
it's a little Goldie, but my wife's gone to see her mother for the night, and I'm here. I'm here with the children. So
Yeah.
go.
By the way, how did you get the guitar sound? Like it was breaking for one video what you did with the box when she stomped all over that box.
Oh yeah, I went to YouTube and just looked for look for sound effects. I don't remember what I typed in, but I typed in for breaking sounds or guitar strings breaking. I found something like that and simply just recorded it straight to Studio One.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite videos.
Yeah,
Second one was when, well, that one was because you put the guitar in another room and she comes
Right.
through. Like she walks through one room and then walks through the other and drops the box and then stomps on it. I'm like,
right.
you come back and sneak up and grab the guitar from another room.
She loves making those. We need to. We keep saying
Oh
we need
yeah,
to sit down and figure out some more skits for her, but it gets a little expensive to buy guitars on a regular basis. So I don't know. We haven't nailed anything down for a while.
yeah. Well, it's like those times she goes, a speaker, another speaker. What do you need another speaker for? I forget exactly what she does to that box.
Oh, that was probably she took the vacuum cleaner and just beat the pee out of it.
Yeah. But you come up with some great stuff. You really do.
I appreciate it.
Oh, I appreciate it a lot. Especially when you play certain tunes that are back from our days when we were younger.
Right.
Brings me back to the good old days when things were a lot easier.
It does it not? And it seems like the
Yeah.
music has changed so much since all that. It just
Oh yeah, you wish you could go back to when you were kids, but just have some of the newer technology that we have right now.
right. Right. It's just like that era of music did not replicate itself to me anyway. And it's like modern music now is nowhere near as good and as what we grew up on, and doesn't have the heart and
No.
soul. Which the whole music industry's changed so much.
A lot of them are getting away from the pop and the rock that we used to, the tunes where you can actually hear it and
Hmm.
hear the vocal, and they're just spitting out things like the rap. You can't understand half that.
Right, and
But
country's nowhere near what country once was. I've never been a huge country fan. My wife is, but she'll have some things playing here and there, and I'll come through and I'll say, "What in the world is that?" And she'll tell me, and I'm like, "Oh man, that's just they're just doing a take off of this or that."
yeah,
What was the song? Um, oh my goodness, I can't think of the name of it. I can see the guy's face. But anyway, it was basically the same song, just
Yep.
reworded it, but different
reworked
lyrics.
it differently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
some of them can't come up with new songs. They just take the older ones and change them.
yeah. Give me the beat, boys. Free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll. You remember that song? I don't know what the name of it is.
Yeah,
But anyway, it was the same exact song except for the lyrics. They changed the lyrics. I'm thinking that's just a ripoff. Come on.
Yeah.
Be creative. At least make your own stuff.
What I like is in the movies, they use old songs in the newer movies,
Right.
which is cool because one thing is they can't find anything that's really good until they have to go back to the old generation.
Oh yeah, and back then, my gosh, it seemed like every movie had such a great soundtrack, and these were all big hit songs.
Oh
If you
yeah,
remember, which they were
well,
soundtracks to our life.
like the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah,
When they were sitting, he was sitting down with the little tree that was just growing.
Groot, yeah,
They
little
played
Groot.
that one song that has to do with the father and stuff like that. That was a roll tune. I haven't heard that in so long. It
Now,
just brought tears to my eyes.
I've dipped down in some of the older songs from the '70s that I normally I remember them. My wife doesn't. It's like this past Friday, I released "Cats in the Cradle," which I didn't do the original version. I did "Ugly Kid Joe" version, but I beefed it up a little. But my wife had never heard of that song.
That when you did that, oh, that touched me deep because that one I remember and feel so much. Cats in the Cradle when he starts little and then he grows
Right.
up.
Well, it was
It's the
emotional
same
for me
way.
to do. It touched my wife. She
That's one of the most beautiful songs I ever heard.
right.
Besides sitting at the dock of the bay.
Yeah. But today's music, you don't have that same type of feel. You don't have that same emotion. You don't
No.
have. It's just not. To me, it's non-existent. Which I don't dive deep into today's catalog just for the simple fact I can't get past the surface
Yeah.
and find something halfway decent.
Well, it's just like I never been to a concert in my life. And the first time I ever went to a concert was maybe about a year before Toby Keith died.
Right.
And it happened to be Toby Keith's concert. And I loved his Red, White, and Blue.
Hmm.
But he has a lot of good songs besides Red, White, and Blue. And that still had some of the old feelings from the olden days.
Well, like I
Yeah.
said, I've never been a huge country fan, but I have more respect for him and that genre of country than what I do for today's bunch. They just, and Reba McEntire, she's a great artist,
Oh,
great
yeah.
voice, but this newer stuff is nowhere near what those artists
No.
were. Shania Twain. That's the only country artist I've ever seen in person. Heck, when I said I want to go, I said, well, heck yeah, I'll take you.
Well, you wouldn't believe.
something nice to look at for an hour and a half,
Yeah.
2 hours.
Oh, yeah. Well, like Dolly Parton, too.
Yeah. But those artists were a lot more talented, and it was more country music than what's out there today. And that's my opinion. And
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Oh, no. I agree with you. Hey, Terry 3Gs. Nice to have you with us.
What's up, Terry?
And thank you for subbing. I did try phone call you, video calling you just before Herb because I saw you were online. I saw his was online first, then I saw you, Herb.
Right.
Just to see how he was doing, and I wanted to get his contact, but I also wanted to see if he wanted to come on the show as well.
Right.
If he still does, he can send me an email and I'll turn around to Puppy One. I'll type it in, it's easier. Because I don't know how to place this thing on the chat, you know what I mean?
Right.
Otherwise, I mean, I don't know how to place the link on the chat. So you can do that.
Right.
And you pull them off like 412 does.
Right. I can't see your side to help you, and I've never used this.
EV Mux.
Yeah, I've never used that, so I don't know.
So Terry, I'm putting this out there, and I will check my emails if you do reply, and I'll write your email down, and I can bring you on the show. That's the way I know I do it easier. Then that way later on I'll have it in my email address, and then I'll put the phone number and somebody's email in there.
Right.
Besides putting my phone, so I have a backup.
So Ed, what was the last show you've seen?
The last one I seen, you were just doing. Trying to remember what it was.
Now, not off my channel. What's the
Oh,
last concert you've attended? Should I be more
that was the
specific?
only concert I've been to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd never been to a concert in my life until then.
Right.
I was always working and stuff like that, and I did have a chance to go to Bob Seger's concert with my sister-in-law that passed.
Right.
But I was working, so my wife went instead, and my wife's been to more concerts than I have.
I guess the last thing I went to was M3 Rock Festival. There it is. Nope, wrong one. M3's in Columbia, Maryland.
Yeah.
There, M3. M3's in Columbia, Maryland, and it wasn't this past year's M3. It was year before last, it was 2024, and you had Van Halen, not Van Halen, Fan Fan Van Halen,
Yep.
a band called Child's Play. I didn't know them. Aldonova, Doro, which was Warlock, Doro Pesh, Lynch Mob, which is George Lynch band,
Yeah.
Quiet Riot,
Yeah.
Last in Line, which is Vinny Appice.
I remember Quiet Riot.
Yeah. Vinny Appice, how you pronounce his name? The guitar player from Def Leppard. What's his name? Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Vivian Campbell. This was basically
Yeah.
Digo's band. That's who it was. They got a hired gun. Stephen Piercy, Queen's Rockette was on Saturday, and then on Sunday we had Pretty Boy Floyd, Cold Sweat, Faster Pussycat, Y&T, Striper, Night Ranger, and Brett Michaels with D. Snyder. So those are kind of fun to attend. It was so great. They would each band got about 40 minutes. Now, as they got later, they got a little bit extra time, but each band roughly got around 40 minutes um, to play, and it was so quick. The turnaround, the middle of the stage was a circle, and it just rotated. So they'd pull the curtain back, they'd rotate the stage, and the next band was there, and they would do a quick sound check and get the next one up. So within 30 minutes, you had the next band playing, and it was a great time.
Yeah.
So I got to see quite a few of them. I was happy to see that.
By the way, what state do you live
I'm
live
in West
in?
Virginia.
West Virginia?
West Virginia.
That's not too far from. That's Virginia and Pennsylvania. Because I've been down to Pennsylvania before. I've actually gone to Virginia and West Virginia when I went down to Florida one time.
Right. Here you go. Here's a picture of from that concert. There's Vivian Campbell and the lead singer.
Okay, we're gonna turn around. Put that full screen. That's cool.
And that was The Last in Line was the name of that band. I got lucky and got to meet here you go, here's another one. This is one I had a little bit more hair and beard. Let's see how can I stop sharing that one. Let me share this one for you.
I'm writing down Terry's.
This is Chris Caffery. He played guitar with Doro that weekend. Chris is one of the guitar players from a band called Sabotage. Do you remember Sabotage?
Okay, let me put this up for you. Oh, yep. There you go.
Right. This is Chris Caffery. I got to meet this one I was growing my beard long and growing my hair long and all that good
Oh,
stuff.
that's
But anyway,
cool.
Chris is he's not one of the original members of Sabotage, but he came in, I don't know, somewhere toward maybe the middle, or shortly in the beginning. Um, Chris Olivier was the original guitar player, but he came in with Chris. But he is one of the maybe the leader for the East Coast band for Trans Siberian Orchestra. I don't know if you know who they are or not.
Yeah, let me do. I'm gonna send Terry invite.
I got to meet Chris at concert, and that was great.
That's cool. Very cool.
and this was probably my here would be my favorite of that. Well, Night Ranger. I like Night Ranger the best. This
All
was
right,
probably
yeah.
my second favorite
All right,
of
yeah.
that. This is Dave Manichetti. Manichetti, I think is how you
Oh,
pronounce it.
sorry.
From Y&T.
Oh, sorry.
Remember them, Y&T?
Yeah, yeah.
They initially were supposed to have been, I think it was Yesterday and Today was their name initially. They changed to Y&T. He puts on a great show. Great performer. Great guitar player.
Just give me a second, Herb.
Yeah, that was the last concert that I attended. Here's one for you when you get a half a second to.
All right. I just sent you a link. Terry G. Three G's.
You a link, Terry G. 3Gs.
Let's play a game, man. Name this band.
Name this band. All right.
Let's see.
Did you get it? Name that band.
Yeah, check it out.
Check it out.
See if anybody in the audience can name that band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Motley Crue, I think.
I think.
No, not Motley. Motley's a little too big for this festival.
Almost would say Twisted Sister.
No. D played that. I think he played this same night, but he was with the. Oh gosh, I forgot his name. Poison singer. Jeez, Brett Michael. This is Striper.
Striper.
Yeah, you remember Striper from back in the '80s? To Hell with the Devil.
Oh, not really.
Oh, you gotta check out their catalog.
Okay, here we go. Terry 3G's in the house.
Hello, Terry.
Thank you, buddy.
Hey, Herb.
Nice to have you.
Ed.
How you doing, Terry?
Oh, much better since I had my back adjusted.
Oh, yeah. Chiropractor? That's my son. Yeah, I know.
Ted Nugent's lost some hair, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. Well, that comes with old age, Herb.
Yeah.
You want to be like his dad. So it's nice to hear you join us, Terry.
Thanks. I was going to say you got some kind of weird repeat thing going on.
I don't know. We just started having it.
It may be.
I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure.
Is there a echo cancellation I'm supposed to click here?
Let me see if my echo.
Yeah, because that's what I was saying. I was talking, I was watching, and I was like, why do I hear like an echo?
I have echo cancellation on, so.
Yeah, it's not happening now.
Yeah.
You good now?
Yep. So it was you that didn't have it on. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
It's like I said, I've been. It's like I was saying. Not sure if I said it the other night, but I still can't believe that I've actually been on YouTube for 16 years.
Good gracious.
16 years. That's cool.
So like when they had all these things going on for like first it was Google Hangouts, which was the big thing everybody was using for lives back in the day. Then it changed over. Then people started using like the StreamYards and other stuff. So I mean, it's a lot of like messing around with settings here and there to try to understand.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, like I said to Herb earlier, if you want to send me your phone number and the email, That way I'll have it, and I'll put it in my emails and everything in my computer, and then I'll put it in my phone. But that way, if I decide to do another show or ask you to join me in a chat or something like that, I can call you ahead of time, see if you're free.
You can always just do like you did there previously. Just message me on Facebook. I'm
Okay.
usually, if I'm not here at my computer, I got like a tablet or a cell phone, and I do check it every once in a while. But like in the last few years, I've kind of tried to kind of get away from the computer because the majority of that time I've been pretty much stuck on the computer. So like over the last like 2 years, I've been actually trying to get out of the house, get off of the computer.
Yeah.
So like I've been doing art groups for 2 years now. I just was at a social group as well
Yeah.
just a bit ago where we went and we played pool together. We do either pool, bowling. What else? We have a cook day, and we usually do something else like every Monday of the month.
What state do you live in, Terry?
I'm in the province of Ontario in Canada.
Oh, in Canada. Okay.
Yeah,
See,
I'm
I play
about.
pool. I play pool, but the one thing is we couldn't get together. It's too long.
Yeah, I'm about. If I
Unless
understand
you're a good
correctly,
long shot shooter, you know. Pool thing.
canoe or kayak down.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'm probably about I think like 3 to 3.5 hours um, northwest of like Zach and Ben.
yeah. Well, Zach's saying,
Is
"Hey,
Zach?
Terry, 3Gs." Zach comes on the show once in a while, usually, and I've had, like I tell her, Charles. You know how Charles has been trying to get Keith H on his show. I got him on my show first. But he was supposed to be going on Charles' Sunday show this Sunday, but Charles has been helping out a sick friend, so it's going to next week.
Yes, that is something that is definitely going around a lot lately.
Yeah,
People's. I had one gal for my health hub who does my diabetic foot care. Her mother had Alzheimer's and she had passed away last week. And then another guy that's in the one social group that I'm in, his dad, they had discovered late that he had leukemia,
oh,
and they only had treated him for 2 weeks.
that's really depressing.
Yeah, so that's what I said. Like, even like I said, like starting on here, there's
Yeah,
not too many people that were like around like back in the day for like users,
Right.
like
yeah,
YouTube guitar community wise, like
Right.
Steve from Boston, the Tone King, like those are like probably some of the OG people, and a lot of them just either passed on or totally lost interest and just left YouTube.
yeah. I'm going to answer this real quick. Zach says Charles is a good guy. Yes, he is, and that's the way our family is. We help out our friends. We take care of our friends. It's the way we've been brought up, and yeah, I'm glad he's my brother.
Yeah, that's something that I've said a lot. That was kind of a big reason why I came onto YouTube was because I wanted to help people.
Right.
I understood that that there was people out there that were in a similar situation to me that you know maybe suffer from depression or anxiety, or like in my case, I was my mom's primary caregiver for the last 10 years of life.
Yeah,
So I mean, in my case, I didn't have someone to be there to like give me relief, to have a few hours away and collect my sanity. And it's just like that online. That I've found a lot of people in the YouTube guitar community, some
Yeah,
other places of YouTube that have been out of it, that that are good, honest people that need to have some support, and know that hey, you're not alone in the struggles.
You
yeah.
know,
Well, I've been on it about 10 months now, maybe 11. Since my brother got me back into guitars and everything, and the support I get from this community means a lot. It's same thing with Mark Taff, which he's
Yep.
having problems with his phone right now, and he can't get into StreamYard, he can't get into Emux like here because believe it or not, Terry, him and Keith are usually regulars on my show lately
Hmm.
half the time, and I call him my co-host. So,
Hey, nothing wrong with having co-hosts. I
but
was Ben's for a long time.
we just don't talk. It's not always about guitars. We talk about different things, but this is also we help each other out and we're supporting each other in a
Yeah.
way. And that's what my channel is about. Besides, we also get into the guitars and play, and sometimes that's when I do my practice when I can. So, and
Well, that's why, like my own channel, when I started it, I started it out using a nickname I was given by a young friend, and then eventually people became obsessed with certain things and associated that name with it. So I figured, you know what? The only way I'm going to get away from it is to change my name. And I said the reality was I was older now.
yeah,
So and that's when I made the change to Terry Three's G's. And because, like I said, the G's were like, guitar and bass, gaming,
yep,
which was another thing I was into, and general interests.
right.
So, like, because a lot of people for a long time they looked at my channel and they were like, well, your guitar channel, and I'm like, no, not really. I'm more of a hobbyist slash, like, tinkerer than a
well,
dedicated guitar channel.
I like that guitar that you got that has a spiral look. It makes me feel like you get dizzy.
The spiral look. And are you
Yeah, you
talking
had
about?
the black and white one that came around the loops like this.
Oh, the one that I changed, the one that I
Yeah,
refinished.
yeah.
Yeah, that I got rid of that because of the simple fact that it was a Chipson. So, like I said, let me just grab it here. Oh. So I totally stripped all the white off of it,
Okay.
and I
That
changed
look,
it over to the natural finish, and I actually labeled it properly.
The
yeah.
Gibson, nice.
That looks a lot better. That looks a
Yeah.
lot better.
And I just actually refinished the back of the neck on it, so it's more of a browner
Yeah.
neck to
That
match the rest of it.
I like that color.
that looks a lot nicer. It made me feel dizzy when I looked at it.
I wonder if that's how you feel when if you were to look at the hippie caster. Does this make
Plain.
you does this make you feel dizzy?
No, but it sure makes it feel like waves. What do you think, Herb?
A bad acid trip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I actually just put a little bit more acrylic lacquer over the top of the body.
Maybe another 15 minutes.
I thought he might have been referring to it like the Kramer illusionist. Man, oh man, that guitar makes my head hurt.
Yeah, it's and it was funny
Do
because
you have
I
the Kramer Illusionist, Herb?
I do not know. I started
uh,
to buy it on a reduced price at Sweetwater, not Sweetwater. I think it was American Musical.
Yeah.
But the price had dropped so low. I think that guitar when it come out was roughly $1,000 with the case.
Yeah.
And when I found it on American Musical, I think it was I want to say 600. I'm thinking, man, that's a big price drop. $400 is a big price drop on a guitar. And I talked to the rep and I said, hey, what's the matter with this guitar? Why is it such a discount?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Well, if you buy it, you can always send it back. I'm thinking, no, I didn't want to go through all that headache of getting it and be something major wrong, and then we had to try to get it back, and so I didn't even bother. But no, I don't have it.
Know what I would have done, Herb?
You would have bought it.
I would have bought it, sent it down to Charles, had him fabric wrap it, and put whatever new stuff in it. just like
Uh,
just like what he's doing with my Freedom Caster,
Right.
that
I was
Godo set he's got there that he's putting on it for the bridge and everything. He's had that lying around. He paid $300 for that. He has had that lying around trying to match it up with something, and it didn't go with anything but my Freedom Caster.
Right.
yeah. I was just gonna say in regards to that whole Dizzy thing, Zach Wild actually revealed the backstory to that.
Yeah,
That was a Les Paul he got from somebody, and he wanted to make himself look different than say like Randy Rhoads.
Right.
So he shipped it off. He shipped it off to somebody, and the look he was actually originally going for was the vertigo pattern from the Alfred Hitchcock series.
well, they sure the hell got it.
So when it came back, it was like, well, I don't. This isn't the vertigo pattern. This is a bullseye, a black and white bullseye. So he was like, oh, and he was like, ah. Then all of a sudden, he like took it out on a gig or something like that, and people were like, hey, that's badass. So then that basically led to that whole like motif being on all his instruments until like a while back.
Yeah.
But when I heard that, I was like, that's interesting. And I said, yeah, sometimes stuff just kind of works out that way.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you both for being on the show.
You're welcome, Ed.
One.
Yeah, no problem.
It's good to finally, besides being in Ben's chat when we get together sometimes. And that's always fun when we have the Buffalo meetings. Which
Yeah.
I believe we got one Wednesday coming up.
Yeah.
But have two of the best YouTubers on here is one of the highlights of my day today.
If this
And
dog
I don't get to see.
my lamp at least 15 times a day, he's having a bad day.
No, jeez.
Oh, that's what I was telling Ed. He's a rescue. He was scheduled to be put down. He was severely mistreated. And
Aw.
he got a little love, and he gives it back all day long.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
I
a
have
good thing,
few
Herb.
channels.
That's a good thing that's happening. He's giving love because he's getting love, and he's knowing that, finding out that it's not everybody's the same way, and things can be better.
Yeah, I've got to leave my gate open that way they can get in here to him. If they don't, they'll tear the house down. Normally, my wife's got him. She takes care of him in the other part of the house, but where she's gone to see her mother for the night, it's I've got kids.
Hope her mother's doing well.
She is. She just haven't seen him for a while. She lives about an hour and a half south of us.
Yeah.
So my wife's got all type of back issues, and Terry, she suffers from depression as well. But we've all got our problems, every one of us do. But
Yeah. My mother lives just around the corner from me down the street, but my brother Herb, believe it or not, his name is Herb,
right,
lives above, so he takes care of her. So when you
Nice.
see him pop in Charles' chat, he goes, "Oh yeah, that's my other brother."
right.
Makes me think.
So
of
when
a
I see
new
both of you in
Herb
Charles'
show.
chat, I gotta write Herb's studio so I don't get confused, so my brother Herb don't get confused. Yeah, it's great having you guys here. I really enjoying this. Just telling me I got 30 minutes. Yeah, I got 30 minutes, and then I gotta go in 15, buddy. I gotta make food for these people.
Right.
Jeez, that doesn't sound familiar at all.
Oh no, it's the only time my wife lets me cook.
No, but your brother's always saying that all the time. Oh, I gotta go and I gotta feed the family.
Well,
Oh,
that's true
oh.
because believe it or not, Terry, that's true because he's the one that does the cooking in the house.
Well, that's what I said. It's just so funny though that you had said that, and that's why I said, "Boy, that sounds awfully familiar."
Yeah. Well,
My
when I'm
wife does
camping,
probably.
that's
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
when we go camping. That's most of the time that. Hold on for a second.
Copyright strike.
No, gee.
It's it's most of the time when we go camping, or once in a while she lets me cook on the grill. Otherwise, I don't get to.
I'm the
Yeah.
grill meister, so I don't live near my grill. We use a Blackstone now. I love that. That's the best things to slice bread.
Oh yeah,
A griddle.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. And
yeah,
my wife does probably 85% of the cooking. I do all the grilling when we do.
yeah. The same way with me, Herb. So
Right. My cooking is taking a can of Campbell's, throwing it in the throwing a bowl and hitting the buttons on the microwave. Here, dinner's served, honey.
Hit one for 1 minute.
That's
all
right.
right, here's a recipe for you, Herb. You take the noodles, put the packet aside, throw the noodles in water, make it for 3 minutes.
Right.
Take it out, drain the water, put a cream of mushroom soup on it, put that in the microwave, make it for 3 minutes. As soon as you get it out, mix it up, you got a nice little meal. You can add whatever you want.
That
Um,
sounds interesting. Yeah, that sounds
bacon
interesting.
bits, um, French onions, and stuff like that. Makes a nice little meal just to snack on. Does fill you up. I do that at times.
Yeah.
See, we're swapping recipes now. we're
There
gonna
you
have to
go.
get we have to get make a guitar cookbook manual.
Uh,
You and Charles will have to get together and do the Charles and Ed cooking show.
that's right.
Well, yeah, that'd be fun. I have to go down to Texas with you and show him how to te- cook with him. He's got all the
Charles, you're cutting the
technique me.
onion the wrong way. No, Ed, you're cutting the onion the wrong way. That'd be funny having that bickering back and forth.
Oh, yeah, well, Charles will be going cutting the onion one certain way. I'll take this thing I got from I found that somebody was throwing out. It's one of those little you put the onion in it and
Oh, the
it's the old
chopper?
chomper, yeah.
Yep.
But it also cuts them into the little tiny cubes.
Yep.
So I'll just go like this. That's how you cut the onion, so you can have sprinkle a little onion on your freaking goddamn hamburger.
Can you all hear these two behind me?
Yeah.
Can you hear them? You don't hear them?
No, I don't hear him.
I didn't
No.
know. It just they keep thumping, thump, thump. They're back here wrestling, so I didn't know if you could hear them or not.
Oh, I
They're
can
playing.
see I can see the
Yeah,
one in the back behind you there. Yeah.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
wrestling.
they're playing. They're having fun.
No,
Yeah.
that's what matters. There's so many people that go out and buy new pets or new animals for pets. Meanwhile, there's tons of
Right.
like you said, rescues that could
Yep.
use a home.
Oh yeah.
Well, that ours we got from a guy that was free. But he was somebody he was out in Woodstock or something like that, and we had to drive out there to get him and look at him. And I got the two cutest little cats right now that you could have. One's all black. He's like a tuxedo cat. He's long fur. His
Mm.
paws are white, and he knows he's cute and adorable. He just knows it, and he plays on it all the time. Girl cat's more friendlier and lovable and all that, but yeah,
Yeah.
we try to get kittens half the time when they're from somebody's litter. But if we have to rescue something, yeah, I wouldn't mind rescuing them either.
Yeah, this
So
shepherd is our second rescue. The first one was a Siberian Husky that was uh, taken from a lady in St. Albans, West Virginia, which is I guess an hour and 45 minutes from me. Taken from a lady there in St. Albans, and the dog was severely emaciated, and
Yeah.
like him, he just starved to death and no attention. And anyway, my daughter took it from a sheriff there. My son is a U.S. Oh gosh, he's not a marshal. Yeah, he's U.S. Marshal. Anyway, he was when he was a deputy sheriff there in that county, and another one of his deputies had got the dog, and they couldn't keep it due to it was so we had food issues because it was so starved. So it was kind of
yeah,
meant to her other dogs, and they said we can't keep it. Can you do anything with it? And she brought it, and I ended up with it. So, but
Yeah.
anyway, so he's our second rescue. She was the first, and I I'll not buy another one. You know, they were both purebred dogs. She was a purebred Siberian Husky. He's
Mm.
purebred German Shepherd. So what you would pay $600-700 for, I got for free, and probably had a way better dog than one you'd get from a breeder.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that was my aunt is an actual pet trainer and whatnot. She works for the one local rescue up around where they live, and they had lost their last dog, a collie. They've had border collies, and those are awesome dogs, but this last one, they had lived, I think, like 14, 15 years, so they already were like pretty old. So they were like, okay, well, we're done with dogs.
yeah,
And then on a lark, they seen this little Dashet hound. It came in, so they were like, okay, we're gonna home them and watch over them, just temporarily.
yep.
They barely had her like a week and a half, and they were like, no, I think we're keeping her.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, they get so embedded here, you can't get them out. So
Yeah.
it's what
Yeah.
it is.
Well, the
And
same thing with the cats. The one thing I like about them, yeah, like Herb says, they're independent. They eat, sleep, and shit like my bro, like we say. But you can't train them. They train you. If
Yeah.
they start coming to you when you call their name, they come to you. That's something special right there. Um, but you pay for their pet bills and everything.
oh
They
yeah,
don't have to do anything. And the one thing is that's why, like my brother and me say, cats are gods. Just like the Egyptians, they used to worship cats are gods. They control you.
yeah, yeah.
You can't
Especially
control.
if they're Siamese cats.
Oh yeah,
I'm still reminded of the one story, the one native lady I dated. She'd left her Siamese cat Simon in her apartment for 2 days and went somewhere. She came back and she's like, Simon, Simon, where are you? And all of a sudden he comes out of nowhere and he's looking at her and he's like hissing at her, and she's like, oh boy. And then she's
yeah.
like, well, what were you up to all this time? And all of a sudden, she goes into her bedroom and she finds her bed totally covered in droppings and urine.
Lord.
He was
Yeah.
he was that pissed off, and then she thought, okay, fine, that's about it. All of a sudden, her landlord comes knocking on her door and says, like, you might need to go over to the neighbor's apartment beside you and take care of something. And she's like, what? So apparently, the little bastard had crawled up, found a hole in the wall, crawled into the adjacent neighbor's apartment, and did the same thing in their apartment in their bedroom. And I was like, oh my god. And then somehow after he did that over there, he came back over and got into back into the apartment. and waited for her. But I was just like, oh my god.
Cats. Let me tell you one thing. Cats are real smart. That's for sure. You don't underestimate them.
No, and that's the thing with the Siamese cats. They were supposed to be the protector cats of Egypt way back in the day.
Yep,
Yeah.
So
yep. I remember that.
so that's the reason why they're like that.
Well, you know one thing. Don't cross the Siamese cat.
No, that's what I say. In some ways, actually, it's kind of good because they're almost kind of like a secret guard dog.
Yeah.
If someone comes into your house and they don't know who it is, oh,
Yes,
they're
they
right
ain't
on
good.
their case.
Yep. But this is great. Just talking about different shit and
Oh
everything
yeah,
is
Yeah,
getting to know each other even better. You know, more out of the thing, and that's one thing is the community gets together, we talk, we get to know each other better. Certain things like my show here helps you understand a person and get to know them even more better of things you didn't know about them.
yeah,
So,
I
yeah.
think
That's
inherently we're kind of all the same. We all have our different little
quirks.
eccentricities that separate us and make us unique. But I think inherently we're about all the same. Terry talked about depression. Terry, I fight depression. I have for years. I don't take anything for it.
yeah.
This studio, these dogs, and my music. That '80s hair metal. That's my
Hmm.
medicine. Not to say that I probably should. Take something. My wife says I do.
Well,
Well,
you
You
I
know,
do
we
go
all,
through
we
the
one.
same
all, we
thing.
all, we have that inherent little line, little piece that does connect us, and we're a lot more similar than what we are different, I believe.
Yeah, I fight depression too at times. So
Yeah,
it's like I take pills, and I was taking one pill where I actually stopped taking it because it was making me when I got to work, and this was right after the surgeries I had. Feel overwhelmed and like I couldn't do anything, and I actually
Yeah.
had to go home because I was feeling nervous, sick, getting the shakes and everything. So I stopped taking that medicine. It didn't help me any at all. But I get my slopes at times too. But I work
Well,
doing with this community in the guitar, doing the guitar and hanging out like right now. And now my brother brought me into it, and I decided to start the channel. Has helped me out a lot.
yeah,
yeah. Yeah, that's this group that I've been involved with. It's for the actual one mental health, um, the one mental health company here in the province of Ontario in the next town over. They're the ones that are the biggest ones in the province for like having a facility and whatnot.
Yeah,
You see it briefly in that one video I just posted. You can see the faraway distance shot, and it's like about like 5 or 6 buildings. And anyways, so this group that I've been part of for the last 2+ years, it's a group of individuals that have varying degrees of autism, recovering alcoholics, recovering drug addicts, people that have had nervous breakdowns. So I found it to be an awesome thing because I get to learn and understand those things more, which also
yeah,
in turn helps me out and also helps me to understand, if there's anyone else out there online that I might run into that might have some of those things and better to deal with them or to, you know, give them some type of better encouragement or words, you know, to do that.
yeah. I'm trying to look something up real quick. Ah, I didn't do something right. Terry, what's your channel? Say, is it Terry 3Gs?
Yep.
I want to make sure I sub to it.
You should actually get a email notification saying that I subbed to you. You can
I
usually follow
probably
that back.
well. I'm looking. I got. No, I don't think I sub. Yeah, I sub, but I don't have.
You
I
don't
just put it.
actually get it back through your Gmail?
Yeah, I'll look at that later.
Yeah.
Um, but no, I am sub to your channel. I just made it where I get all your things like I did with Herbs,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
all notifications, so that way I can check it out later.
Yeah, I've disabled that because sometimes I found it annoying. Like Ben said to me once, he said, I hate to tell you this, Terry, but it's kind of annoying that when you do mass uploads, because it would do notification, notification,
Ding, ding,
notification,
ding, ding,
notification.
ding, 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 ding.
Well,
And I
believe it
was
or
like,
not,
oh crap.
my shows I usually planned on being an hour, and lately the last few shows I've had, including this one, is up almost 2 hours.
Right.
Uh,
That's nice, but we got Ben show coming up in
yeah,
15 minutes,
yeah.
and
Well,
I gotta
before we
start.
go, I want to moon you guys.
That's a good one. I like that, Herb.
That's cool looking.
Did you see
Oh yeah,
Terry's eyes? Oh shit!
yeah. And I gotta start cooking for these guys, so I'm gonna wind up cut the show off. I appreciate you guys coming on, and I hope to see you in just a hang in my back of my stew sometime.
Yeah, thanks for
Um,
having me.
Yeah,
no,
thanks
I
for having me on.
appreciate you coming right on, Herb. I appreciate it a lot. That's
You're
why,
welcome. It's good to see you, Terry.
and I
Yeah,
want to
good to
tell
see
you
you
how
too,
much I
Herb.
love the last few videos.
I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it.
Have
I'm
fun
big
camping.
supporter of you. Yeah, happy camping, Herb.
Yeah.
My wife
The
says.
best is with your hubby.
Yeah.
They don't both drive. You don't drive each other nuts.
I try to work on that all the time.
There you go.
It's my job.
As they say, you can't pick your relatives. You can't pick your husband either.
Cool.
But there, those in the chat, thank you for joining us. We'll have you again. Maybe if we're lucky enough to throw something up again this week while I'm on vacation, and then I'm going to have the usual on Mondays at 5. So I'll try to make sure I post get thing out there. Thank you for Herb and Terry 3Gs showing up and enjoying and getting into this chat, and I appreciate it. So everybody out there, you be safe, peace, and like Ben says, don't litter.
Y'all be careful and have fun.
Yeah.